Yeah, and I think it's so important to like teach the younger generation about this as well, because I think they're going to school, and I think this is why your channel is so useful and so valuable for everyone. I think it's something that obviously me as an adult, I like watching it and it's engaging for me, but obviously like the illustration element is can be engaging for younger audiences as well, right? And so you're able to like, communicate these very big ideas and have it reach a broad spectrum where it resonates with both young and old people. And
Mm.
again, as I'm talking about here with young people, like, you know, you there's an opportunity now where I think it's so important to really um, be a lifelong learner and be self motivated to teach yourself. Like for me personally, Mark, like I remember, being in my early 20s thinking like right after I graduated college, I was like, all right, it's game time. Like this is I've done all
Mm.
my education. Now it is time to actually go out and produce in the world and actually like make money and do all of these things that you're supposed to do, be an adult, so to speak. But the my brain kind of shut off to like the the idea that I had to keep learning.
Mm.
I had to keep continuing to learn. Like I was learning a lot on the jobs that I had, right? But I would even say like I kind of reached a point in my mid to late 20s where I was it kind of that muscle or that desire to like explore my curiosity had kind of calcified.
Mm.
And it wasn't until even like the last few years, really like maybe the last 5 years, where I realized like your learning is not done yet. You
Mm.
have to keep evolving. You have to keep learning. You have to want to have this thirst for knowledge that will never be fulfilled, but that's okay. Like it's just the process of it. You'll just enjoy it going forward, and embrace it. And it's so important now these days, just with the way the world is going, right? Like we were talking about, YouTube did not exist when we were kids, and now we have like TikTok that's blowing up, right? Like who knows if that's gonna stick or if it's gonna go away too, or if something else is gonna come along and become like the next platform that you have to learn how to use. Maybe it's this, Clubhouse now, right?
Yeah.
But you're always constantly just having to, and that's why I like what you said earlier about just be flexible with your ideas.
Mm.
Like in your book right here, like I loved it. I'm gonna read the ending here.
Man.
Um, it was very poignant to me what you said. Um, pull it up. You said this. Perhaps things we consider valuable today will become worthless in the future, and vice versa. What things do we take for granted that may one day become precious? Water, oxygen. Maybe you will be the next great inventor who changes the world, right? Like, there's
Mm.
so many things that we thought were like, we thought, oh, hey, like, this is super valuable. It's worth millions and millions of dollars. And that, that, that concept is always constantly changing.
That's why it's so important to always be learning because I think the people that can adapt are the ones that stay successful. If you, it kind of makes me think of like the coolest people in high school. They kind of hold on to that high school life forever.
Yes.
And that's the guy you see at the 10-year reunion, still wearing his Letterman jacket, and he never left the hometown or something. Um, yeah, like our society, our culture, we celebrate innovators and entrepreneurs. As much as we're told that you're supposed to do well in school, the sad thing is if you do super well when you're young in school, it's almost better to be like an A-minus student, I think, because if you like are a really good student and school is your thing, you're gonna double down on school and you're gonna be like, this is my thing, and you're gonna go to grad school. and then you're going to be an academic, and you're going to be an intellectual. And I think a lot of intellectuals are really bitter because they're not celebrated in our society. And of course, they'll hate capitalism because capitalism does not celebrate these intellectuals that are super smart at the schools. And so, of course, they're going to be really bitter about these B students that are creating these huge companies. Um, so yeah, it's important. I'm not saying one is right and one's wrong, but it's just really good to not get super attached to one thing, and be able to be fluid, and when adversity hits, you can either kind of shrink and shield yourself away from it, or you can grow from it. So I've been thinking about adversity a lot lately,
Yeah, I mean,
especially in
that's
2020.
Hey there, thank you so much for watching this excerpt of the Videocraft show presented by Video Husky. If you're a content creator that struggles to organize scripture ideas for your videos, I've got a resource for you. You can get a copy of our free script template. Using it can help you structure your videos and save you hours of time from filming in the process. To get it, all you have to do is just scroll down on this video, find the link in the description, and subscribe to our email list. From there, it'll get delivered straight to your inbox right after you sign up. And by the way, if you're enjoying these videos, can you do us just a quick favor and hit the like button before you go? And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel too, to stay up to date with all the content that we're creating here on this channel. And finally, be sure to tune into the Videocraft show presented by Video Husky on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever it is that you get your podcasts. We've got links in the description down below. If you want to watch or listen to the full episode, just tap the video right next to me over here, and that'll take you to the entire episode in which this excerpt is from. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.